Okay, I'm back as promised. I was started my last video to talk about the concert, and I went a total different direction. I was mentioning the tragedy yesterday in Connecticut. You know, you're watching this the day after that. I mentioned a concert that I went to last night, and how I didn't want to leave because the Spirit of the Lord was so present there, and how I actually did an encore, and my friend had an extra ticket, so I went back and heard it again. And it was so great and awesome. But anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked again on that, but it just kind of, I'll just say this real quick, that it gave me a glimpse of glory, and with all that's going on with these earthquakes and tragedies and other signs and the heavens and signs on the earth, you know, it's just a sign that the Lord is coming soon. And it just behooves us to be ready, because the times are changing. They've changed from when I was a lot younger, and I'm sure those of you that are older than I am, I'm sure it's changed from when you were a lot younger, you know, and things are happening now that are unheard of. You may or may not be aware that there was a 6.3 earthquake yesterday, and I initially thought it was off of the coast of Avalon, which is, you know, the main city in the island called Catalina, Santa Catalina Island. And Santa Catalina Island is actually part of a chain. It's like the southernmost, I believe it's the southernmost island, San Clemente Island, maybe the farthest southern of that chain of islands, but they're part of the Channel Islands. And those are a chain of islands that are off of the coast. They're west of the mainland of Southern California. And I noticed, because I used to check the earthquake map pretty much every day, and now it's kind of periodically that I check it. But I would always see like these small squares, like representing ones or twos. I think maybe even a few threes. I'm sure there are, you know, quakes that would hit like these channel islands at various points. But never had I seen like a 6.3. And I need to research that, because I want to see if this was the largest they've had in a long time, or what, because the reports that I've been reading, and I even saw a few videos on YouTube about it, were that this 6.3 was unusual because of the location where it happened. You know, they usually don't happen in that size and that locale, you know. And really, it wasn't off the coast of Catalina. It was actually southwest of that, which I was trying to figure southwest, but it's just southwest to me, I guess. You know, I looked on the Google Earth map, and it was southwest. And it's actually a little lower southwest of Ensenada, Mexico, so it's kind of like the border, you know, a little south of the border of Mexico and California. So I guess like Baja, California, I guess you would say. That's what some reports said. And I guess on the ABC News online website, they said initially they thought there were two quakes, a 6.4 and a 6.1, but experts narrowed it down to just a 6.3 earthquake. And I do have 88 miles southwest of Avalon, so it's just south 88 miles below that. Happened at 2:36 a.m. in the morning, and people did actually feel shaking. They reported shaking as far north as Long Beach, maybe even further, but those are just reports that I found. And then, of course, near San Diego and, you know, points in between. So I was asleep at that time in the morning, so I didn't feel anything. Maybe we're probably too far inland to feel anything. But it did, one video that I saw on YouTube did say that the experts said on there that it kind of, they don't know, like the reporter, I think it was on Fox News, was asking him questions, and the geologist was saying, well, we don't know much about, you know, that area, or how this would interact with the San Andreas Fault, because they did show a map of the San Andreas Fault. But he said that it would kind of raise a new possibility of like a chance of tsunamis, you know, especially with it being in what's called like a seamount. And that's another thing. I saw a YouTube video, a couple, like 2 or 3 at least, back in, I want to say September. I was starting to research this right before my son's cancer relapse, and that's kind of what got me off. You know, of course I had to focus on my son, but it was really interesting, and I couldn't find the videos anywhere. I was trying to type in seamount, because I remember reading somewhere that someone was giving like a, I don't know if it was a prediction or like a forecasting of like an area to watch, and that was like that area. If I remember correctly, that was like the area that they pointed out. It was like that area near Baja California, like close to San Diego, close to like the Ensenada area, and they were saying that that could be the site of a possible large earthquake that could cause a tsunami. And you can see they talked about the plates. Like, of course, this San Andreas is the boundary between the North American plate and the Pacific plate, and how they're moving, sliding past one another. It's not a subduction zone where there's a drop, but there's just a sliding past. But in this seamount area, it looks like there's a drop off. You can look at it if you have Google Earth. There's like a drop off right where that occurred. So just food for thought. It's a possibility. People have seen tsunamis. I shared a dream that I had where I don't know if it looked like a tsunami. When I saw pictures, when I had the dream, I wasn't thinking tsunami, but after the Japan tsunami, then I thought, well, maybe that's the tsunami that I saw. I just kept saying like water. The second dream was water inundating the valley coming over a hill. The other one was actually I was at a place that water was coming through the channels, the water channels and stuff, and rising quickly and overtook the building that I was in. So I don't know. It's just really, really interesting. I didn't know this either, but there was like a 7.1. I think I did hear about it just briefly, but I didn't research it. There was like a 7.1 quake off of in the Indonesia region in the ocean as well. It's probably just an aftershock of the latest ones that they had there back in April, I believe. So, and then of course there's fires all across the Ring of Fire, just aftershocks, and just this area is just active right now. I mean, well, it's always been active. The Pacific Ring of Fire has always been active, but yeah. So if you have any additional information to share, or you found anything, or if you know about the videos that I'm talking about, I'm desperately looking for them because it was really, really interesting. And I know I either saved it in my favorites or wrote it down, but now I can't find it. So if you have something to share about that or anything else, feel free to post it or do a video response. Just please be respectful on my channel. I'm not disrespecting you, so please don't disrespect me. And let's come together in brotherly love and in agreement here. So just I share, you share, whatever we have to share together. And God bless you. As always, gotta be prepared spiritually first, and then naturally for whatever may come. Take care and God bless you. Bye.